Hi guys, it's Satchmo. How's everyone doing? Good, I hope. Bit of a different video, but I feel it's necessary. I've entitled it The Sweetest Message, because that's what the main gist of this video is. But mainly, pull up a chair, come in, get a cup of tea, and let's have a bit of a chat. Tiny little backstory. I started my channel all them years ago because I discovered a site called Fragrantica. If any of you don't know what that is already and you're interested in fragrances, I urge you all to go on there and get on there, because not only is it an encyclopedia of perfumery, you know, it's just got everything you can ever want on there if you're a perfume crazy person like me. But there's also an amazing community on there. You can get on the forums, and the wealth of knowledge that is on there is astounding. I am literally child's play compared to some of the people that are on there. Their collections are amazing, their knowledge is astounding, and I go there for help. It's where I started going for help when I was on this perfume journey that I'm on. Where was I going with this? I don't want to digress too much. But yeah, that's why I started my channel, because I used to write reviews on that. You can write reviews of pretty much every fragrance that's ever been released. It's, you know, about 90%, and it's being updated daily, so you can go on there and just read about stuff, and you can fall down rabbit holes of perfume all day if you so care to, and I do. But I started writing reviews on there of things that I'd smelled, things that I tested, things that I liked. And I used to get the occasional message from people saying, you know, your reviews are really good. You know, I tried it and you were right, it does smell like this. So I thought, okay, well, maybe I can do YouTube. Maybe I should do something a bit more fun rather than just sitting there typing. Let's get in front of the camera and actually smell things live, and, you know, just to make it a bit more enhanced, I guess, and have a bit more fun with my passion. And I did that, and I obviously had the natural reservations. You know, there are horrible trolls out there that are gonna just say nasty things for the sake of it, and I thought, oh my god, what if I'm not good? What if people say horrible things? And up until now, well, never, I've gone through the whole thing pretty much unscathed. Not that I'm tempting fate, touch wood. I've had a few horrible comments, but not that many. But I get nice messages from you guys, and that's where I'm going with this. And recently, well, actually 2 days ago, I got one of the nicest messages I think I've ever received from anybody, and it's made me realise a few things about my channel. So I wanted to read it out to you, if you will so bear with me. I'm not going to say who it's from because that would be bad. I've asked the person and they said it's okay, so that's fine. But if you watch this, just know that your message was very touching, and it made me want to do this even more, I guess. I need to make a point of saying I see my channel as, one, a bit of fun, and two, information sharing. That's why I do this. It's a very complex subject, it's a very personal subject to people. My opinions aren't the be-all and end-all of what's real in the perfume world, but I'm not the type of YouTuber that thinks my life's interesting enough to document it every day, and I don't think me opening mail is what people need to see. I do it for fun, and I do it because of my passion, and I do have knowledge of perfumery. I studied it for 3 years, it's my biggest passion. By no means am I the best, but I'm doing what I can to just make friends and talk about something that I love, and I hope that it helps people make decisions. This message made me realise that maybe it's a bit deeper for some people that watch me, and I'm not sitting here saying I'm some sort of guru or anything, but I meant then, but I just think that sometimes it might be a bit deeper for some people. People send me stuff and I get really surprised. So anyway, let me read this message out to you, and I'm doing this video as a kind of let's share the fuzzies, I guess, and as a thank you to you guys that do watch me on a regular basis. You know, some of you do watch me just to get information about perfume, but I think there are some people, judging by this message, that it's a bit more. So anyway, bear with me. Let me take a sip of wine before oh, there's hardly any left. So it says, "Hiya Ouch, I'm such a huge fan of your Ouch I'm on our YouTube channel. I've likely seen 75% of the videos. I can't muster up the enthusiasm to watch the male perfumes or the Black Phoenix perfumes. Fair enough. I hardly watch any of them. In fact, I hate everything I do." That's a lot, really. I wanted to write a quick note of appreciation to you for your beautiful contribution to frag heads out there. In my adult life, I've always had a perfume around and enjoyed it. Only in this year of 2016 have I started studying it and sampling lots as a pastime. The reason being, quite frankly, is that my age, I won't say her age, or his age, I went through a very tough time in my life. Basically something major happened. It's like one day I woke up and my life seemed unrecognisable to me. I felt my mortality keenly, and I knew I needed to make many and massively serious changes in my life. It was both the darkest ugliness and lightest joy of realisations simultaneously. Such a beautiful use of language, I must say. I'm such a stickler for language, even though I'm not the best, but I do love words. I was more than a little bit of an emotional wreck, processing a lot of stuff, and I'd packed away for another time that I seemingly never got around to until it came crashing upon me at once. This happened in January through March of this year. Basically, what got me through an extremely challenging time was learning about perfume through your channel. I never even think of my channel as this. This is why it's so surprising and touching to me. Every evening I would take a bath, douse myself in a cosy fragrance and hop into bed and fall asleep listening to your vids on my laptop. So I want to personally thank you for shepherding me through some real bleakness, through to the other side, to emerging a more confident and happier self. It was your presentation of your kindness, generosity of spirit, the creativity and curiosity, plus your fun sidekick Bo. He's a bit of a nightmare. Your qualities as a person seemed to me to overlap with Your qualities as a person seemed to me to overlap some with your compatriot James Bay. Come on, let it go. And I soaked all of that greatness and goodness up, and I listened to as I listened to differences between the Guerlains, Muglers, and such. Life is getting better for me from where it is at the beginning of this year, but years into the future I look back and wonder how I got through my life. I got through this. I hope to remember that it was in large part to the Ouch Mono channel that was my respite and outlet during that time. With much gratitude to you and wishing you for a long career with creating perfumes. Anonymous. I mean, really, it just makes me realise that maybe me looking at it in this respect, oh, it's fun and it's information sharing and I hope it helps people. I never thought of it as being like that. So, I wanted to say the same back to all of you guys that ever comment and stuff like that. You commenting and things like that and sharing my passion with people that I don't really know, but I'm getting to know through this crazy thing we call the Tinterweb. It does the same kind of thing to me, and that's, I guess, where I'm trying to go with this. It's not a one-way street, so I hope that makes sense. I started this as a bit of fun, and it seems like it's something now that I don't think I ever want to stop doing. So as long as people are still making perfumes, I was still making videos, and that's the bottom line. That's the bottom line, that's my final word on the matter. But I guess I just kind of love you guys in the internet sense of passion with fragrances. I don't love you in that way. I don't even love Bo that much. But yeah, I guess you get what I'm trying to say. Anyway, I'll speak to you guys soon, okay? Bye.